Alright, this is a weekly reading for Virgo, and I did get a little bit of a channeled message for you. Win at all cost. So, winning at all cost. So, could be at work, could be at, a romantic relationship, could be in your personal life. Maybe you're working on a personal project. But I feel like that might apply somewhere in your life. So we have 10 songs. I will use one in the reading. The rest will be listed down below in the description. So we have Janis Joplin, me, and Bobby McGee. Fun. Anyway, so your week as a whole is going to be Five of Swords. So tension, conflict, arguments, humiliation, fights, irritation, wanting to be right, end of relationships, pointless arguing, hostility, feeling undervalued, and conflict. So this could be in business or in a relationship or in a personal situation, at the grocery store. And that old lady keeps stealing the green grapes. I have to nod my head in shame. Anyway, so number 2, we have something unexpected that will arise. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So shallow and selfish partner. Relationship for the wrong reasons. So you might kind of be in a relationship that's probably not fitting of your personality or your lifestyle. They might be high maintenance, but you're kind of in a relationship so that you don't feel alone. I know a lot of people get in a relationship just for that reason. Maybe you wanted to be in a relationship, but you didn't want to be in a relationship with somebody who's high maintenance or somebody who's, kind of nagging you all the time. I feel like this person's probably nagging you or is probably not considerate of your feelings a lot. I do feel like you might be alone a lot, or you might feel uncomfortable around this person. This person could kind of be a little bit more forceful, and you're kind of more you kind of want to be more helpful in your own way or more stable in your own way, and this other person's kind of just doing their own thing and not really considering your feelings. So anyway, we have number 3. We have how to stay grounded and balanced. We have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is realistic expectations, intellectual relationship, love letters, faithfulness, lack of emotion, intensity, developing relationships. So you could be kind of looking at other options or talking to other people, maybe on a friendly level. Nothing too serious, just, a high, maybe making new friends. Just collaborations, maybe. I don't know. If you're an influencer, it's probably collaborations. But, Number 4, we have important emotion you will feel this week. The Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is, no suitor is right for you. You can't prioritize love, family, and work. So you might kind of be stuck in between a decision with, should I do this? Should I focus on this? Or should I do this? Should I do, love relationships or focus on family right now or focus on work? I would focus on work if I were you, because I think it kind of fuels everything else, doesn't it? So, number 5, something that will inspire you. We have the Death card in reverse. It's a great day. So, violence, abuse, freedom, psychological torture, cruel intentions, release, desire, for nothing positive, addiction problems, restoring control. So you might kind of be one of these people, like I was saying earlier, that's kind of self-sabotaging. You think, oh, this person could do much better than me, or, this person's not for me, and then you're kind of, wanting, the golden idol to be, your spouse. It's, the weirdest thing. So it's, you're self-sabotaging yourself, from a potentially good relationship in order to seek somebody that's not really within your grasp. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the Prince and the Pauper kind of thing. So you could be reaching for the stars, literally. But I don't think that you have, a long-lost twin that's of royal descent. I don't know you that well, but I don't think so. So I feel like you might kind of have to, think more realistically on your prospects in a love relationship and what you want to build together and stuff like that. And, just, maybe it's not the most, good looking person, but maybe they're good at stuff. They're, charismatic. They build stuff. They do this. And they might be a good listener and a good therapist. Maybe they can ask you about why you self-sabotage yourself. And to kind of get down to the bottom of that situation. But, yeah, I feel like you might not be 100% realistic with yourself and your own expectations. But, it could go either way. Especially with what's been happening in 2020 and 2021. A lot of things can happen, but I do feel like there might be some, trivial things that you keep attracting, maybe manifesting without really realizing it. Usually if you think about it long enough, it usually manifests in front of you, and it might not be what you want. But if you meditate, think about it, and then you keep on thinking about it, it usually manifests, and it might not be the best thing. It might be very surface level, shallow stuff, and it might start kind of taking its toll on you, where you kind of feel out of place with what you're achieving as far as relationships are concerned. I've actually talked to somebody who's like, yeah, I used to just date people for the sake of dating. And then when I got a certain age, I was like, everybody else around me is kind of having families and being totally secure with themselves, and I'm still not sure who I am. I feel like you might need to find out who you are before you have meaningless relationships, so that you kind of know what you want and what you don't want. And then you can date based on that. You can be like, oh, she looks nice, he looks nice. Whatever the case is, and just kind of do that. But have a clear motivation of what you want long term, so that you attract that instead of having a lot of meaningless things, and then you feel left out when everybody else kind of has somebody and has milestones that they're doing and having fun with their partner, and you're just kind of, you feel left out because, you don't have that, or you feel different because you don't have anything stable. For an earth sign that should be stable, sometimes you can feel, kind of out of place when you're not stable. So I'm just giving you that. So, just make sure that you know what you want. You don't want anybody shallow, because that's going to drive you mad. But you want somebody who, enriches your life in some way, shape, or form. And I feel like people forget that. Anyway, number 6, how your spirit guides will speak to you this week. We have the Star in reverse. So loss, theft, faithfulness, fatelessness, other people's jealousy interfering with your life, not getting what you want, even if it's good for you, discouragement, insecurity. So there could be a lot of stuff that's kind of slipping through your fingers, and you're kind of like, I should have said something. should have did this, I should have done that, woulda, coulda, shoulda, boo-boo the fool, once again. But, like, once you had something good, why didn't you, like, kind of make more of a commitment, or do this, and this, like, you're saying that you're gonna do now. Self-sabotage. Like, you kind of, like, bait and trap yourself. You manifest good things, and then you bait and trap yourself into thinking it's too good to be true, it's for somebody else. Like, why? I feel what you feel. All I'm saying is, why do you do that? Like, you're manifesting good things, good people, and then you kind of like, oh, they're gonna pick somebody else. That's gonna be great. Like, I don't have to worry about them. And then you feel terrible because you flippin' thought like that, and now they're gone, and you're like, oh shit. What are you gonna do now? Anyway, number 7. We have how to best support yourself this week. We have the sun. So, the sun in reverse. Blind to the truth, you overlook the negative in situations, negativity, depression, sadness. You're naive. You don't look for what could go wrong. I feel like you do, but I feel like you might get to the point where that's all there is. Like, and you need to manifest things, but don't self-sabotage things once you have things. I feel like a lot of people do that, where they'll be like, oh, this person's amazing, what the hell is wrong with them? Like, why are they with me? They should be with somebody else. Because you see yourself as, I don't know, like, not Prince Charming, Princess Charming. You feel like yourself as maybe a newt, maybe a frog, maybe the lily pad that they're sitting on, or pond scum. But, like, I don't know why. Like, you're great people. I feel like it might be some insecurity, or you might kind of be sadistic. It's kind of a weird energy. It's kind of alien to me, but, I've never felt like an energy like this, where you would manifest, you have what you want, and then you're like, oh, this isn't for me, this is for somebody else. I don't get it. You need serious help. You might need to go see a therapist and talk about your feelings and why you manifest things into your life, and then you want to kind of sabotage it and get things out of your life. I don't know. I feel like it has something to do with maybe your parents' relationship, maybe abandonment issues, or something to that effect. But whatever it is, it's this need to be free, at the same time have what you want. Maybe have somebody that's loyal to you when you're not loyal. It's a weird thing. It's not how relationships work, and I feel like some people are going to be like, you can't do that. And they might think that, you're playing them for a fool, which you kind of are. But, yeah, just, you have to figure out what you want pretty soon, because I feel like the damage is already done here, but I feel like you're playing a game with people where it's manifest and then try to get rid of it. Like, it's pick up and drop kind of things, and you can't really do that to too many people, because it would get to the point where they don't think it's a game anymore. They think that you're doing that on purpose to just them, because they don't see the history or the pattern there. So just be aware of that, because people take it too far. Anyway, Virgo, I hope this helped you out in some way, shape, or form. Hurt people, but, like, this is on a whole different level. And just be careful, because people take things in a certain way because of their own insecurities, you know. Anyway, so I will see you in the next reading. Hopefully this helps you out in some way, shape, or form. I try my best to channel stuff that people are going through, but sometimes I get a particular person or place or thing, and I can't get out of the ordaining loop. Anyway, I will see you in the next reading. Bye now.